When a loved one disappears, the first days are always the hardest. The frantic phone calls, the endless worry, and the hope that somehow she will come home. For the family of Ashley Elkins, a mother of two, that hope has turned into fear, and the fear has turned into a nationwide search for answers. Ashley's disappearance is not a story of a random abduction or a spontaneous disappearance. According to investigators and her family, Ashley was being stalked by her ex-boyfriend, a man she had ended a relationship with months earlier. The escalation of harassment, threats, and unsettling behavior in the weeks before her vanishing painted a terrifying picture, one that left authorities and loved ones scrambling for answers. A life interrupted. Ashley Elkins was 28 years old, a devoted mother to two young children, and a beloved member of her community. Friends describe her as caring, outgoing, and fiercely protective of her family. Her daily life, on the surface, appeared ordinary, a mix of school drop-offs, work, and family outings. But behind closed doors, Ashley was grappling with a very different reality. Her ex-boyfriend, whose identity has been withheld for privacy reasons, had exhibited disturbing behavior in the months leading up to her disappearance. Stalking, repeated attempts to contact her despite restraining orders, and public confrontations had left Ashley living in fear. Friends reported that she had confided in them about the harassment, taking extra precautions whenever she left the house or traveled with her children. "It was like living in a shadow," said one friend. "You could see it in her eyes. She was constantly looking over her shoulder, worried he might show up." The day she vanished. The exact circumstances of Ashley's disappearance remain murky, but authorities believe that she went missing after leaving her home in the late afternoon. According to police reports, neighbors last saw her around 5 p.m., carrying her children to a nearby vehicle. Security footage shows her leaving her neighborhood, but it doesn't reveal where she went afterward. When Ashley didn't return home that night, her family immediately alerted authorities. What followed was the beginning of an investigation that has gripped not only her community, but the nation. Investigators quickly noted the pattern of prior harassment. They suspect that Ashley's ex may have been involved, though he has publicly denied any wrongdoing. His history of stalking and harassment makes him a person of interest, but no concrete evidence has yet surfaced linking him directly to her disappearance. The role of stalking in disappearances. Ashley's case highlights a tragic reality. Stalking is often a precursor to more serious crimes. According to the National Center for Victims of Crime, nearly 1 in 6 women will experience stalking in their lifetime, and the risk of physical harm escalates significantly when the stalker is an intimate partner or ex-partner. Experts emphasize that stalking is not just an annoyance, it is a serious and potentially lethal threat. The behaviors can escalate quickly from unwanted attention and surveillance to physical harm or abduction. In Ashley's situation, her vigilance, warnings to friends, and precautionary measures were not enough to prevent her from vanishing. The FBI and local police departments are treating her disappearance as a potential abduction, particularly given her history of being stalked. They are investigating all possible leads, from digital footprints to witness statements, in an effort to determine what happened during the critical window after she was last seen. The investigation intensifies. As the search for Ashley Elkins widened, authorities launched a coordinated effort across city and state lines. Police canvassed neighborhoods, interviewed potential witnesses, and reviewed traffic camera footage. The FBI became involved due to the interstate nature of the case and the potential danger posed to Ashley. Digital forensics have played a key role in the investigation. Authorities are examining her phone records, social media activity, and any digital communication with her ex to uncover possible clues about her movements and contacts prior to her disappearance. In cases like Ashley's, time is critical. Investigators stress that the first 48 hours can make the difference between recovery and tragedy. Her family has pleaded publicly for anyone with information to come forward, no matter how small the detail might seem. Community reaction. The disappearance of a mother of two has shaken the local community to its core. Vigils have been held, posters have been plastered across neighborhoods, and online campaigns have spread her story nationwide. "Every parent fears something like this," said one neighbor. "You want to trust that your family is safe, but you also know how quickly things can spiral. We are all praying for Ashley and her kids. Local organizations have also stepped in to offer support, providing counseling for the children and resources for the family. Meanwhile, volunteers have joined search efforts, scouring wooded areas, highways, and public spaces in the hope of finding any trace of Ashley. Challenges in the case. Despite the urgency, the case is fraught with challenges. The alleged stalker has legal rights, and investigators must navigate privacy laws, search limitations, and the need for concrete evidence before taking drastic action. Additionally, there are conflicting reports and unverified tips that have complicated the investigation. Social media, while instrumental in spreading awareness, has also generated misinformation. False leads and conspiracy theories have distracted from the investigation, though authorities continue to sift through every piece of information carefully. One of the most frustrating aspects for the family and investigators is the lack of a clear motive beyond the stalking behavior. While authorities suspect the ex-boyfriend, they cannot yet prove his involvement, leaving the case officially classified as missing person under suspicious circumstances. The human side of the search. Beyond the technical investigation lies the emotional toll on those closest to Ashley. Her children are being cared for by relatives, but the absence of their mother has left a void that cannot easily be filled. Family members report sleepless nights, anxiety attacks, and an overwhelming sense of helplessness. Friends of Ashley have organized search parties, social media awareness campaigns, and fundraising efforts to help sustain the investigation. Each day without answers is a reminder of the fragility of life and the terrifying reality that a loved one can vanish without warning. Authorities encourage community members to report any suspicious activity, emphasizing that even the smallest piece of information could prove critical. What authorities are looking for? Law enforcement is following several key leads, including recent sightings, reports of a woman matching Ashley's description in areas far from her home, digital footprints, tracking her phone location and online activity to pinpoint her movements. The ex-boyfriend. Investigators continue to monitor his actions and whereabouts, considering him a person of interest due to the history of stalking. Witness testimony. Anyone who may have seen Ashley or her vehicle on the day she disappeared. The goal is to build a timeline, identify potential abduction points, and locate Ashley before the trail goes cold. A national concern. Ashley Elkins' case has drawn attention not just locally, but nationally. Missing person cases involving stalking are becoming increasingly visible due to social media campaigns and investigative journalism. They highlight the dangers that many women face, even in their own communities. Experts stress that awareness, community vigilance, and rapid reporting can save lives. Authorities urge families and friends to take stalking seriously and to report suspicious behavior early, rather than waiting until a disappearance occurs. The federal involvement in Ashley's case underscores the gravity of the situation. When local law enforcement collaborates with federal agencies, it expands the reach of the search and increases resources available to recover missing individuals safely. What the public can do. Authorities and Ashley's family have asked the public to assist in any way possible. Report sightings. Even minor details about someone matching Ashley's description could be crucial. Share information. Social media posts can increase awareness and encourage potential witnesses to come forward. Be vigilant. Communities should watch for unusual behavior, especially near schools, parks, and other areas frequented by families. Time remains the most critical factor in the search. Every piece of information, no matter how small, could provide a lead that helps bring Ashley home safely. A case that remains unresolved. As of now, Ashley Elkins' whereabouts remain unknown. Her disappearance is a stark reminder of how quickly ordinary lives can be upended by obsession, harassment, and unresolved conflict. It also illustrates the complex and often frustrating nature of missing person investigations, especially when stalking is involved. For her family, friends, and community, the hope remains alive. They continue to search, to call, to question, and to pray. The investigation is ongoing, and authorities remain committed to finding her and bringing her safely back to her children. The takeaway. Ashley Elkins' story is not just a tale of fear and uncertainty. It's a call to awareness. Stalking is serious. Missing person cases require urgency, and the role of family, friends, and community in assisting law enforcement can make all the difference. While the investigation continues, her case serves as both a warning and a rallying cry. It reminds us that vigilance, reporting suspicious activity, and taking threats seriously can save lives. If you want to follow the latest updates on Ashley Elkins and other missing person cases, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts or questions. Your awareness and support can help bring attention to critical cases and keep communities informed.